this is Ali and we are going to work with another episode of Modding with me. Now, in previous episode you saw me hooking to Malaise's core, but Ordinasti, after sawing the code, said that he has a wrapper around the OpenGL, and for the sake of consistency he would use the calculations I provided, but he would do the coding himself, and the way he would wrap around the OpenGL. So until he implement that, we are going to use my own GLHandler stuff. And remember, in previous episodes I was depending on it. Of course, I had changed a bit the code here on dependency. I will show you how. And that's the proper naming now. All the group is lowercase. The package or artifact is G and H uppercase. And the mod name is, the version now is this, 1710.10010, okay? And at the end you put the dev so that you can run it in dev environment. And who did ping me now? Orly, how is it going? Why did I get pinged? Oh, here. Okay. Ordinasti is working on a very nice core system, and you will see the benefit of that when we come back to the final episodes. When we are going to use the container, all these slots will be gone, and instead of that we can use single inventory system, or we can use inventories for each tab. So basically this huge array on top will be gone, etc., etc., but we will come to that later. He just said that he is still struggling with tabs, so I shouldn't wait for his GL stuff. Okay. And well, today I will first, oh, no. I will go first with the finishing design of the GUI, because that is something I like to do before anything else. And after that, we will start with handling the recipes inside the factory, okay? Remember, the end goal of this mod is to have a piston that can accept upgrades, okay? And depending on the upgrades, it will behave differently. But to make that piston happen and to make the upgrades happen, we need to finish the factory before anything else, okay? So let me organize my numbers again, and you have to do it every time you add a slot. And this will help reading the numbers, because when we come to handling the recipes, these comments play a big role. Okay, there is a reason I put them in there, and we finished. So today I will go with finishing our factories, not finishing, but starting to work on our factories GUI. And that's in client GUI, factory GUI. Okay, so what is going on? Well, up until now, let me show you a final result first. That would be helpful. Come on, Minecraft. There we go. Come on. By the way, this is a mod. Don't respect me to do this. This is a mod I installed in my test environment to make sure that my mod doesn't conflict with anything related to Minecraft core mods. As we can see, I have Wasli core there, although I have nothing to do with Wasli core, but I have it there just to make sure that my mod is user-friendly with every other mod. Come on, Minecraft, come up, please. Pre-initialization finished. Well, this is not interesting, you know. Okay, it's going on. No, it's stuck. Why is it stuck? Again, stop please and run. Yeah, I have another IntelliJ going on in that second window. Basically what I'm doing is first I'm trying what I'm gonna show you and make sure it works. Then coming back here and speaking about the code and rewriting the code, and sometimes, as you saw in items and other stuff, copy pasting them. Why not? When it's simple, you copy paste. Well, Minecraft is not happy here. Oh well. Close the program. Here I have to, by the way, that's here in another place completely. GL run mods. Let's disable, oh no, I can't disable you, I can disable you. Let's disable lots of these guys. Disable. Yes. Control V. Sorry for the noise. Windows for you, what can I say? And Forge multipart, why not? Okay, run it again and let's hope it will work now. I'm not sure what's the problem there, but meh, that's a testing environment after all. Soon I will get rid of that because as soon as this code, yeah, there we go, it's now working. Okay, so the interface. Yeah, go on. Well, this is the state that I got my mod in test environment. As you can see, we have a model and we can, oh, hello. We can turn it on. These things will rotate. If I rotate it, you see the face that is front won't be connected to the RF system, and yeah, we have a problem here. What is that? I'm not sure. Whatever. Yeah, at least this is working. Yeah, we have to draw lots of things with OpenGL. We have something to show here that we can click to change it, and you see, depending on the fiber that I'm selecting, it will show you the amount it needs. Of course, all of the amounts are now 0. Then we can put something in here to, for example, rise the diamond fluid. Of course, these are not the real fluids. Don't forget that. And if I break this guy, you see that I'm starting to lose. What the hell? What the heck? Oh yeah, these guys have internal energy, I think. Huh. Sir, you should, yeah, here we go. We will start losing energy. If I turn it off, we will stop. If it's off, and let me put these things back. If I get myself a factory, and yeah, I didn't model it yet, but who cares? Now the factory is connected. If I turn it on, you see that I don't get energy until I turn it on. I will get some energy. If I turn it off, the energy will stop. And of course, those gears will stop. If I turn it on, gears will rotate, indicating that the factory is turned on. And of course, it will gain some energy. And if I minimize it, you see the graphics are still working depending on your resolution. It can be very interesting and fancy, or it can be it's still completely acceptable in my opinion. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. Anyway, so that's the state I want to get my mod in this episode or 1 or 2 episodes, okay? Now, let's start. What do we need is, well, we have tabs. We don't have any indication of the slots because if I move my mouse inside the slot, I want to see it hovering text. And I just provided myself an array, 2 arrays. So I will copy them here. Wow, lots of things. Yeah. Well, each one of these are 2-dimensional. The first index is the active tab. The second index, the second index is the GUI rectangle that has the slots. So this is tab 1, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, blah, blah, blah. Here tab 1 ends and tab 2 starts and stuff. Then I have again another 2-dimensional for the texts that I want to show inside the slots, and that's easy. Then we will have a boolean that is called onSwitch. Well, as you saw, I have a button to turn factory on and off, and here is how I handle it on GUI. Of course, we have lots of things to cover later. But in constructor, we have nothing to do anymore, so I can get rid of it. Draw GUI container background. We have lots of things to do here. Believe it or not. We draw tabs. We draw tab icons. We draw tab backgrounds. Now we are going to draw energy bar that you saw on the left-hand side. And for that, I will say, now this is interesting. What was the library? I named it draw line. Yeah, line from, no, not that. Wow, I didn't know Sun Java has draw line. So when you don't know what library you are looking at, you're coming to external libraries and you're opening your libraries. So 11 curves, draw 2D. Okay, that was the one I wanted. So draw 2D, and you see that it will hook to the glHandler. And we say dot and line. No. I'm going wrong way. I will make a method here for myself. So private void, and that private method was called, just want to have the name, I'm sure I'm, yeah, draw void draw bars. Okay, and we accept an int called x. We get a float called bar height, and then a vector for f that is our color but with RGB to make my life easier. Okay, and then we say draw 2D dot line dot, and you see that I have all the methods that I overridden, but what I want is set color, and here I provide color RGB. I'm not caring because I'm testing if my color is greater than 1, and I'm doing stuff there. Okay, then we say draw 2D dot line, and what we want to do is from x and 4 going to x plus 2 and 4. That's our very first line, But you see that now I need more stuff, and that is true and 1. Huh, why are you not happy? Draw a line. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dot draw. Okay. So that's the first line we are drawing. Then I am going from here to X, but the Y is changed to 89. Okay. Then another one from X, but Y 89 to the X plus 2 and Y 89. So I'm drawing a rectangle here. Then from X plus 2, 89 to X plus 2 and 4. Then I want to change the color, so let's get this guy. There we go. And if I recall, yeah, we have this override that we can use, and that is 0.2 f 0, 1, 1. And we draw another line from x minus 2 to x plus 2, but the y is, for the first one, is 25. Then we will have to do the same thing, the same 2 lines, of course, because I'm changing the color again. There we go. And this one is 1, 1, and 0. This is yellow. The y is 46. Then adding another one, and here the color is 1, 0.3 f, and 1. And the height is 67. Okay? Then we say if bar height is greater than 0, I want to draw another line with the color I provided from x plus, plus 1, and from 89 going to x plus 1, but 87 minus bar height. Okay? And these parts are the same. Now I can come back here and well, first we need to calculate these heights. Okay? And well, where is my calculations of energy bar? Yeah, here. So let's call another method before this guy, and we say calculate, no, not like that, private void calculate bar heights. Okay? And of course I don't provide anything in it. And here we will say this bar height energy, and of course we have lots of things to add, so Alt Enter, create field or parameter field that is float bar height energy. Okay, then we come back, we say create enter, create method, and that is in TE factory itself, that returns a float, and for time being we are returning 0. Okay, to get energy, get max RF energy, and again alt insert, no, alt enter, method nt factory, and that's float and return 0. Okay, so we have no errors there. Of course we have to add stuff into factory later, and for fluids we start adding more stuff, and that is like this. Okay, bar height glue is a field of float. There we go. Get fluid is a method that I need to add, and fluid type is something, but here create constant field, yeah, into factory. So we have the float here, okay, and it's equals to 0 for time being, and we need to add these two now. Okay, fluid type, first of all, in references, I think I added in references, yeah, close that. In our references, we add new Java class calling it fluid type with S, and it's not a class but it's an enum, and in here I will add only the names. So this is our fluid types: glue, diamond, oil, carbon, iron, quartz, gold, redstone, glowstone, lapis, ender, and calcium. Okay, so here we should, come on, fluid types. What's your error? Fluid types, of course. Come on, type PES, and here now we should see the import, and we get fluid, and now we can create get fluid method in tile entity factory, and it's a float type fluid types. This is type, and we return 0, and I didn't want the S, god damn it, IntelliSense. Okay, so now we can come back into GUI and we calculate other stuff again and again. So same thing, we create the constant in T factory, float, and return 0. Here we add the field, and it's float. There we go. The next one, and I will explain it after I finish the entering them, because I can't concentrate on two things at the same time. Float 0, coming back, field, float, there we go. And let me add all of them in one go. That would help me a lot. Control V, and of course we don't need the int. And I forgot, of course, these are ints, not floats, because we are working on pixels. So int, 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 int. Okay, now we add the fields, and these are ints. Thank you. No, Control Z, field by our int. Again, field int. That's why I like IntelliJ a lot. It's very close to having a resharper in C#.net. Come on, Control Z. And Alt Enter and bar height int. Now we can add our statics. It's a float, it's 0, and I think I should make them int again. Or were they floats? I think they were int again. No, they are float. Okay. And here we come. Float 0. And Alt Enter, float T factory and float and 0. Maximize. And back. Float 0, was it? Control these, or yeah. What I'm doing is holding Alt and left arrow key to come back inside the tabs. That's a lot helpful. And float and 0. Okay. So now we need to define these numbers, because if we don't do it right now, we are getting a division by 0 error. Okay. So our glue is 64,000, 34,000, 32, sorry, 64,000. And this is carbon 64,000. And of course, these magical numbers will be all replaced by speak with configs later, but for time being, no, 64, and the rest is 64. For time being, I'm using magical numbers. There we go. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm reading a constant and doing a little calculation. Okay. We are getting the current fluid amount of the factory. Then we are dividing it by the maximum amount and then multiplying by 85. This will give me a float number, and I cast it as int, so I get a number between 0 and 85. And then in my draw bar, where was it? If you recall, I'm subtracting my height that I calculated from 87. Okay, so this will give me an option to go from bottom to top like that, as my energy is getting bigger and bigger, or the fluid's getting bigger and bigger. But now we need to implement these methods. Okay, so going into, come on, where are you? View. Editor. No. Toolbar. How can I find my tool window? There we go. Package structures. Thank you very much. And I want my get fluid from, what was that? Yeah, get fluids. Get fluids. There we go. Now, get fluids that we added. And of course, these are getters and setters in a tab. Nice. First, the RF energy. Well, we just return this dot energy storage that I didn't implement it yet, dot get energy. Yeah, let's for time being, sorry, return 0. I'm running ahead of myself. And get max energy again ahead of myself, but fluids. Well, we want to switch on the fluid type, and we return 0 if we fail. So we start a switch. Case is type, come on, and case glue break. Okay, what do we want to return is return this dot fluid glue that we don't have yet, and we just create the field in T factory, and that should be a float, I think. Let me double check. Fluid, yeah. So let me add just the rest because they are just names. There we go. So for each bar I'm showing, I'm having another one. Diamond, no, not you. Diamond, oil, carbon, iron, quartz, gold, redstone, glowstone, lapis, and their calcium, okay? So we are returning them based on the fluid we sent, and we don't want to break because we are returning something. Then case, of course, diamond, and here we return this dot fluid diamond, okay? And these are not alphabetically sorted, but they are sorted in the way you see them from left to right in the GUI, and I think that's an easier way to read that, okay? So after that is case oil, and we return this dot fluid oil, okay? Semicolon. Case carbon, and we return this dot fluid carbon. Then case iron, we return this dot fluid iron, and then case quartz, and we return this dot fluid quartz. Then case gold, we return this dot fluid gold. And you may notice that I'm not really making a new fluid type in the game. No, I just named them fluid, and I'm just making more variables inside the tile entity of the factory. So just the names to make people in the game think that there is a real fluid, but really that's just an aesthetic thing. So fluid redstone, you could name it whatever you wanted, like processed gold, processed blah blah blah. So fluid redstone, after that is glowstone, and we return this dot glow, and of course you would make my life hell, fluid.glowstone, and case lapis, we return this dot fluid lapis, and finally, no, not finally, case ender, we return this dot fluid ender, and finally case calcium, and return this dot fluid calcium, and there we go. Now we have our cases and we can get the numbers of fluids that we will somehow, somewhere store in these variables. And why I'm not seeing you being used? Just because we are returning them and we are not assigning them. But remember, whenever you add something to your tile entity, you need to write and read NBT, or then you will be lost. So, did we add on switch? No. Let me add the on switch at the same time, and it's a private boolean on switch. Okay? There we go. And now, in the, oh come on, why did I maximize you? No, god damn it. View toolbars project. Thank you. In the names, references, names. Okay. Under the NBT, we need to add more stuff, and that was why I view toolbars project, and that was why I had a second IntelliJ close by, because just we are adding more strings. So references, names, NBT, and here is the fluids. So copy and paste. As you see, they are just fluid names and they are not uppercase. So factory fluid glue, or wait, I should rename them after I finished. I won't fall in the same problem again. And going back into here, we need an on switch. Where was that? Not these guys, not this, not this, not this. Here we go. The on switch. Okay. Now, I need to record an episode about beats and bytes. Remember, we have 6 tabs, okay? And those are just Boolean. And we have one on switch that is one Boolean. 6 plus 1 is 7. And remember that each byte is 8 bits. So later on, I will bind these two, the on switch and the tabs, into 1 byte of data. And I will read and write that byte and then assign it with bit operators. But for time being, to make it simple and make it so that you won't get confused, you'll start reading and writing NBTs. First of all, and you see that I set compress this to a byte. Sorry. And what do we want to save? Well, first of all, we say NBT dot set boolean. The boolean we want is names dot NBT dot on not dot on factory on switch. Yeah, factory on switch, and the boolean we want to save is on switch. Okay. When we write something, we read the same thing. So on switch equals to NBT dot get where is get boolean? No, come on, what is your problem? Oh, yeah, I didn't rename this guy, so it's nbt dot get boolean, and the boolean we want to get is names dot nbt dot factory on switch. Okay, so we read and write the same thing. And now we are going for the fluids. For the fluids, again, we say nbt dot set float this time, because remember, our fluids are floats. So set float, and that is names dot nbt dot, let's go from top to bottom this time, or we can go from, yeah, let's go top to bottom because it saves me a lot, and that is fluid calcium, as you can see. And then we read the same stuff, but let's finish the writing yet. So nbt dot set float names dot nbt dot factory fluid carbon dot fluid carbon, and we can just copy paste it again. So after the carbon we want what, underline diamond, and that is diamond. After diamond we want ender. After ender is what the heck? After ender, this is interesting. It's not why it's not being organized properly. Anyway, glowstone, and that is glowstone. Is it because I messed things up here? No, that's interesting. It sorts ender before diamond. And we copy paste. Okay, and after glowstone what we have is, yeah, you see it changes every time. God damn it. Glue, and then it should be gold. Then it should be iron. Yeah, there we go. Then it will be third line lapis. Then it will be oil. After oil, it's quartz. After quartz, it is redstone. Finally, and redstone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the correct number because I know I have 12 of them. And after reading to NBT, writing to NBT, we want to read from NBT, and that is actually easier. So Control X, Control V equals 2, and we nbt dot get float. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I won't see anything in the, well, we will see something in the interface, but not the bars. We will see the borders of the bars, and we will be very unhappy, and I will tell you why. And why are you doing that? And yeah, where is our bars? I'm not sure why it's not there. Hey, it should be there, and our shift click is not working anymore because this guy is not accepting that. Okay, and factory GUI. We are calculating the bars. We are making a draw call, but we are not calling them. Ha! Okay, and so calculate bar heights. Okay, then we want to draw bars. The first things we want is our energy bar. Where was it? Yeah, it's there. Okay. So we say x size minus 7, then bar height energy, and finally new vector, come on, vector for f. The color is 154, comma 0, comma 205, and finally the alpha, that is 255. And how did I get them? Well, if I can make this thing happen, where is color chooser? There. Well, in color chooser, that's a plugin for IntelliJ. I just use this, and then read the numbers, and well, you can do this. Wait, this is 154, 0, and 255. Okay, so that's the color. That's that yellow color. Okay, or that's not a yellow, but that's a pink, whatever you call it, purple. So here I just delete this guy, move my mouse cursor in the place and hit insert. Come on, insert, insert the Java code. What the hell? It should insert it right here. Okay. Or I can't use this guy. Later I will add it so that we can use it, but not till then. And of course this is the new color, and we are not defining the color here. So I just come and type 255 with 255. Okay. So now if we run the game, and where did my wrench go? Wow, what's wrong? Well, we forgot to set the coordinates. That's one thing for sure. We forgot to set the coordinates. And what is wrong here? Why it's not correctly playing it? This goes to 4, not to 1. So this is the first line, 2, 3, 4. Then we change color to x plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. Okay, well, we forgot to set the coordinates here before anything else. And we say draw 2D dot line dot set coordinates with GUI left and GUI top. Okay, Now we play the game. So this is everything you need to do. Is first set color, set coordinate, and then give it 2 points, x, y, x, y, and until just and 1 for line width. And now we see that it draws in proper place. Yeah. But of course, we don't have any bars in the middle because, well, where's our energy? T factory. First of all, we don't have any energy variable, and second of all, when we get RF energy, we are returning 0, so we turn 100 here, and for example, 500 here, okay? And these numbers, of course, are just for demonstration purposes. We run the game again. And we run it. And here we go. Now we have a bar. If I maximize it, you will see the fancy version. And we have a bar that goes from 0 up until 500. Well, that's the first part. You want something to be drawn in here, if you recall. Let's go for that. So in Draw GUI, first things we want is that I will move this part on top before drawing the tabs and tab backgrounds, okay? When we are drawing the tab backgrounds, remember, we are checking if we are in, wait a minute, well, let me find the correct index. It's in tab 4, okay? So we are drawing something there. Now we want to draw more bars, okay? There we go. But of course I changed the name to draw bars. And yeah. And again, just for demonstration purposes, I will assign numbers here. So glue equals to, for example, 100. This diamond will be, for example, 500. The oil will be 1012. The carbon will be this. Iron will be whatever. Quartz equals to whatever again. Gold equals to something below 32. It's equals to whatever. Not that much. Okay. For example, this much. Glowstone equals to this much. Lapis equals to this much. Ender equals to this much. Calcium is equals to this much. Okay. If I play the game, what was the short key I used to, no, I don't see my panels. Well, view toolbars, or I should say show toolbar. What the heck? Okay, it came here, and view, show buttons, there we go. What was the short key for that? No short key, interesting. Okay. And of course there is something wrong here. And I will tell you what is wrong here later, but here we go, we have our colors and bars, okay? We don't see the energy bar now. And why is that? I'm not sure. Or we are seeing it a bit, but something is messing up. Well, what is wrong there? First of all, when we draw the energy bar, do we change the color back? No! So we are drawing with these colors that we gave it. So GL color 4F 1, 1, 1. That's the first part of our problem. Okay? Why are you yelling at me? Derping? Yeah, it's derping. So and that didn't fix anything. Hmm. Well, first of all, we can say, okay, I want to draw these two after I draw the tab icon and tab background, okay? There, after them. But then we have a problem here because we are not drawing them here again. Delete, and we need to check the active tab again. So if active tab equals to tabs of index 4, thank you, then we draw stuff, and this should be double equal. There we go. Now let's play. And oh, this is much worse. Why is that? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. Oh, wow. I cut the wrong thing. Ah. Yeah. We didn't bind it. We want this part. Yeah. Control X, delete. And we go down. Here we add that. Play. That happens when you remove some textures to be bind and then draw a texture. It will draw junk. And there we go. Now we have our color. As soon as we go to this tab, we will see extra stuff being drawn. Am I happy with this coloring? Yes, but I may want to draw a little bit darker background. Well, we can go into our project GUI, and that is this tab. By the way, that was the old view. I don't like it, so I get rid of that. Open with Photoshop. Here comes the Photoshop, and we zoom in. Wow, not like that, like this. Come on. Okay, now I need to find the place that I'm drawing them. So how can I do that? Well, for bars, we know we are starting from X33 and ending on X160. So I can move my mouse 83 like there, and we want to go a bit back and draw it like that. Okay, like that. And make another layer and fill it with something like this. Why not? You will see why I'm doing that later. No, this guy. Come on, come on, come on. Was it? Yeah, control. And then control it, and I will use some filters like bevel and emboss to bevel it. That's too much. Yeah. And then I will change the overlay. Like that, no. Like that, maybe not. I want the darker one. No, 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 no. Come on, make it darker. That's too much. So when it's too much, you can just play with this. Like that. And then you can change the bevels and smoothness to inner bevel, smooth. The softness go up because we don't want to be seeing pixels there. More, maybe. And now we can change the size like that, maybe. Yeah, that's a good one. And we can save it as our PNGs as tab 5. Save. Ouch, yes. I hate this voice. Smallest for completion, none. Slow, interlace, yeah. Then we come back into IntelliJ, we refresh and replay. And remember, because we are saving it on different tabs, we can just fiddle with the view later on. So, going into full resolution, going into the tab, and I'm almost close, a bit too much to the left, but you see the color helps define these lines a lot. I need to move it a bit 2 pixels, I would say, to the left and remove 3 or 4 pixels from there. So first of all, moving 2 pixels there, Control T, and 2 pixels there, enter. And well, I don't like the way it is highlighting it. Come on, below, even farther. No, this will be not good. Yeah, that's acceptable. Okay, and file, save as PNG. How can I disable these sounds? I don't want to mute, but there is no way around it. Sync, play. And single end of play. And full screen, thank you. And I'm correct on this side. I need to move 1 more pixel on that side. I will move it. No, we have to keep that border. So yeah, I will reduce this one side, or I wouldn't reduce it one side. Hard questions. Okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do, or do I know? Because I'm just giving it bar heights. Bar heights is here, calculated from here. No, let's just fiddle with the texturing. So Control T, move it one more pixel there. Was it 1 pixel or 2 pixels? Well, let's go with 2. There we go. Control Shift S. PNG, get ready for another ding. Sync, play, and as it's playing, I will try my best to find that goddamn voice. Where is it? Standard screen, full screen sound. I want to find something indicating that it's ding or sound. No. No, I don't want that. It should be somewhere around here. What is your problem now? Oh, okay. So, let's play it. And let's go to this one, and there we go. We have the tabs. I would say it's right on the border. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I will move it one up and one back here. Okay. God damn it. Where's your sound? Plugins, types, 3D, that has nothing to do with this. Nah, there's no way. Okay, so Control T, we said we want to move it one single pixel up, one single pixel to the side, and enter, and Control Shift S. And PNG. What else? ICC profiler, sRGB, and save. Yes, it's Windows. It's from Windows. I'm not sure where to find that, but eh. So I won't fiddle with that color or with that background anymore. Till later. I may change the color. I will see. Okay, and there we go. This is a perfect background for this part because it will show all the colorings better. And as you see, different bars have different amount. I won't see this one. Interesting. That one is hard to see. Let's see if I disable the isoset. I won't fiddle with that, but let's say the default one. Yeah. Well, here now I don't see this guy. These two are hard to see and they are the same color. Close to each other anyway. So, Yeah, the GUI design is always hard, you know. Something like this, a bit darker. Play. Do we have anything in control panel for sounds? That sound is really, really, really annoying. Recording sounds. Close program, critical battery alarm, critical stop, default beep, device connect, device failed to connect, exclamation, what is this? Oh, we have lots of things. No, default. I like it. Nah. System notification. Huh? So, that was a good one. What was this? This I'm begging, yeah. Ha! Okay, so at least now I should get a very better sound. He. I could have played with that all day. Okay, so if we go back, yeah, that's much better. That's much, much better, I would say. I think now the gold is really hard to see every time. It's really hard to see every time. So, the gold one. This is the gold. 100, 180. Color chooser. 180 and 180, and this is 0. That's the color. Of course it's hard to see. We will move it to a darker shade, maybe here, a bit darker. Yeah. And we get the number. Control C. Ah, what the heck? Okay. I wanted it to be pinned. Thank you. Gold. V. And the last one is 4. And we play it. So as you can see, finding the colors with this plugin is very interesting, easily. And of course you can see the blue, the green, and anything that you want in the color scheme. And here we go. And yeah, gold now is much easier to see, and I really, really, really like the colors now. How long this video took? About 1 hour and 15 minutes. Hell, oh, hell. Okay, in next episode we will make it so that when you move mouses on slots you will see some text, and have fun everybody.